What's up, you guys? It is Junior from Junior's Toons, and today we are going to do an unboxing and review of a 26-foot long chicken run. That's right, chicken. We got chickens over here in Junior's Toons. This is from the website Aosom, and the manufacturer of the chicken run is Pawhut. Now with these guys, you will need a dolly. One of the boxes was really heavy. If you got 2 people, that's great. But it comes in 3 boxes. This is a 26-footer. Links will be in the description. But let's get to that unboxing and let's put it together. There we go. All right. Here is model number and chicken run. We got wire, bolts, zip ties, hardware. So we got connectors. Looks like we got the tarp. We got the galvanized poles in this one. In this one we got the chicken wire, some more galvanized poles. All right, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so what I did right now is this is the door hardware, and we got all the connectors out. You want to count them, make sure you got everything. We got everything. Everything is good. Here's my little helper over here. How's it going? Good. All right, the thing that surprised me is Pawhut actually puts in a real wrench. Look at this. Good job, Pawhut. Now let's get to this build. We got the crew here. And so we laid down the bottom track, and then the row right next to it is gonna be the middle of the chicken run. And then we got the top row that's gonna run across. And then we got the chicken wire. Just pinch the sides and push. So we got the connector, that's a corner connector. You're gonna wanna do E2 and E1. And we got our helper over here. Looking a little confused. Maybe that's not a 3. That looks like a 6, 9. The sticker on the side. 3s run vertical. That's the next project after the connectors. All right, guys, and these poles on the end are different than the sides. These are ones, and it only comes with these 2 connectors.
Good job.
There you go with the vertical support. Thank you, young man. All right, so next is we're doing the mid row, and we got the connectors, and these. You want to make sure that the connector is pointed towards the middle. We're going to have poles across, and then this is going to be the doorway. Put it on. Easy peasy. So you got crosses for the middle, and then there you go.
There we go.
All right, guys. So the poles we had on the bottom are gonna now be attached to the adapters for the mid row. So got my helper over there. You gotta pinch these connectors in. Give it a little push. Push these little connectors in. I mean, even your granny could do it. Actually, we weren't supposed to do this yet. Oops. We're supposed to do the roof support. Don't do what I just did, y'all. All right, guys. So we're learning about when you put the roof support. This thing's gonna be just dangling here, and what connects to this is this connector. So we're gonna need to connect that, because if not, this whole thing's just gonna fall over. Alrighty. See, if you can look at this. Oh, never mind. I over-exaggerated. Huh. Alright. You can leave it like this. Don't listen to anything on what I'm saying. Alright. So these are 4s, and you got the end connector. Okay. You might need a step stool for this. I'm 6'2", so what was that, like 5 minutes? My God, it feels like 100 degrees out here though. last hole. Okay, complete. Now, it's pretty solid. Next thing we got to do is the doorway. So you're gonna want the two curved poles. This is the top part of the door. They connect. And then for the bottom, you got, this is C pipe. And then you're gonna use these connectors, front and back, to connect the door together. So we'll see how that comes along. Right, Pickles? And go ahead and tighten the bottom rail to the bracket. Try not to over tighten it because you don't really want to bend it, just till it's nice and snug. What do you think, Blanket?
Good, I like it.
Well, she could understand it, but I can't. So this is what I got so far. I mean, the wifey. So top of door, side of door, that connects to the chicken run. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys how to hook these brackets up. They come in two pieces. Go ahead and drop the bolt. These are the smaller bolts, not the big, thick ones. And you grab the other bracket, put it on the bottom. Put that on the bottom. Just don't screw it too much, because then we got to put this guy in like that, and then tighten this down, and then we got this bracket done. All right, so back to the doorway we go. Finally figured it out. So we got these brackets here. We'll attach to the frame of the door. It goes through that hole. Same thing with this side. All right, so we just attached the top of the door frame to the chicken run. It's loosely attached because we kind of want to work with it. And so for the bottom, you're going to want these brackets, and we're going to put them vertical. It's looking good though. Love my Pawhut box wrench. All right, so we're about to attach the hardware to the door, to the chicken run. So the male ends you're gonna be wanting pointing down, and this is gonna be attached to the door. And then the female ends will attach to the door frame. Now, this part's a little difficult. All right. That looks good. All right, so now we're going to attach the latch to the door frame. The back bracket, put that on. All right, so when you guys are getting this on, you might have an issue with it catching onto the easy connects. So you're just gonna have to make sure to lift up when you're pulling. But that's one of the issues we've been having. But other than that though, we got the first row on. Now to cut it and to zip tie it. Here's an update of our progress. So far we've got 2 down. A little trick that I'm learning is you wanna kind of wrap the chicken wire underneath. And so if you have some bricks or some rocks that you can lift it up, that way you can work underneath. But to cut a straight line, we're using a piece of pallet wood. That way we could cut straight across. I'm giving some little excess on it. That way we can wrap it underneath it. Almost complete. We got all the 4 panels up. Right now we're working on the back. And so the back you're gonna wanna go sideways instead of over onto the other side. So what we're gonna need to do is just this piece. You can cut it, but also a good idea is just to overlap it right here. Might not be able to finish it today, but let's see. All right guys, today we're gonna do the front of the chicken run. We're gonna do the door and the sides. Gonna try to keep it one piece and maybe cut around the door. We'll see once we get to it, but let's get to it. All right you guys, I just finished putting the chicken wire in front of the chicken run. And here's the excess I have. So I do have some left over for some mistakes, which I'm not gonna need it. That's a good thing. And what I'm gonna do here is I went over the door with it, but I'm gonna go ahead and get some snips and cut right down the middle. So I already tied it down to this section, tied it to this section, tie wrapped it to the top section, and then I'm just gonna cut around the door. Alright guys, I'm glad to say that I have completed this chicken run. It came out really good. Let's go ahead and take a look. Alright you guys, we just finished this chicken run and I am excited. I am done with it. I'm so happy. Got the tarps up. It is completed and I'm happy with it. It's doing its job. It's keeping the chicken safe from the hawks that we have in the area. So if you guys enjoyed this video and you would like to pick one of these up, I'll leave the link down in the description. It is on the website Aosom and manufacturer's Pawhut. They have different sizes. We get the 26 footer. I think it's by about 10 feet wide, about 6 feet 5 inches tall. So they have different shapes and different sizes. So check it out. Click the link in the description. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys do a good thumbs up the video, that would be awesome. Make sure to comment. I want to hear if you guys have chickens. Thank you guys for watching and until next time.